following program is a presentation of the Mat Wrestling Network. Viewer discretion is advised. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to MWA Mat Wars. As always, I am your host, Matt Young, here tonight with the Go Home show before our Hardcore Holidays pay-per-view coming up this Sunday night at 9 p.m. Eastern, right here on the Mat Wrestling Network. Tonight, we have 7 awesome matches for you, capping things off with the main event, a 6-man tag team match pitting the world champion Black Panther and the tag team champions Thor and Loki against their challengers this coming Sunday night. Luke Cage and Iron Fist for the tag titles, and Skeletor challenging for the world title as I look over to my TV to start up the show in the game. We're about ready to get things underway here tonight. I always forget about how long the opening loading time is, getting all hyped and shit. Hopefully you're all having a nice Tuesday evening. Hey yo! Bright Lights Gaming, what's going on? Appreciate you being here, and thank you again for sharing tonight's card. I have to lower my monitor a little bit. We're here in Memphis, Tennessee. I just now learned that. Alright, kicking things off tonight. We've got John Stamos taking on Goku. Last week, we saw their respected tag team partners, Chuck Norris and Steve Urkel, do battle. Chuck Norris, as you may have expected, hit a roundhouse kick to the face of Urkel and took him out. Tonight, we've got former world champion Goku taking on John Stamos in our opener. And honestly, I don't like Stamos' chances a whole lot better than I did Urkel, but hey. 2 weeks ago, we saw Joe Exotic beat Thanos, so crazier things have happened. And speaking of that match, we've got a rematch this evening. Thanos demanded that rematch. He didn't get it last week because Joe Exotic and Superhuman were in a #1 contenders match to try to earn a shot at the tag team titles, to try and regain those. That didn't quite work out for him. Iron Fist hit the donkey punch to the back of the head of Superhuman, I'm sorry. Joe Exotic, though, looking to go 2-0 against Thanos. That's going to be our 3rd match of the night. These load times always fuck with me, man. Switching to the PS5, they got a lot quicker, but it seems like every time I expect them to go fast, they don't. And when I'm thinking they're going to take a while, it all wraps up. And as I'm talking, there we go. Ready to kick things off with the first match. So what's going on with you tonight, Bright Lights? You in class again? Anybody who hasn't already, make sure to check out Bright Lights Gaming on Twitch, as well as the various social media platforms and YouTube. Oh, okay, so that's cool. I know you said you didn't have a whole lot longer to go, but I wasn't sure you're going to be done this quickly. Oh, okay. Nice. I guess that makes sense with the year ending and all. Does the audio sound okay on the stream? I had to tweak some settings on Thursday. Oh, cool, thanks. Yeah, well, I don't know, I've had plenty of issues myself, and it seems to get a lot more complicated when you're playing and streaming on the same computer, which I'm assuming you were doing for No Mercy. I've had a lot more issues trying to run Fire Pro on Steam than I have doing all this through the PS5, PS4. Chuck Norris rocking the double denim and the big ass belt buckle. Norris hasn't really fared too well in his MWA career. He's lost a lot more matches than he's won. Oh, okay, wow. Yeah, I thought you were just using an emulator. I'm not... Would you have to get like an HDMI adapter to use the capture card with the N64? I still got my console somewhere in the closet. Oh, the Fusion Dance. I've been planning to try to stream some retro games starting at the beginning of 2021, so it's something I'm going to have to look into. John Stamos rocking a major forehead tan. Okay, cool. Oh! The Stamos effect right off the bat. Sending Goku to the outside. John Stamos coming out like a house of fire, and his tag team partner Steve Urkel fired up as well. Goku's kind of falling down the rankings a little bit. He's our first ever world champion, dropped that title as Superhuman, lost to him 3 times, as Superhuman loves to remind everybody. And Goku's been struggling to find his footing ever since then. Ooh. Yeah, I know you mentioned you've been playing those. I just figured it was an emulator. I didn't realize it was that simple just to get an adapter and hook up the N64 to the capture card. I'll definitely have to check that out. Goku's already going to the rest hold, trying to wear down that arm as Stamos, as referee Stank McKenzie looks on, but Stamos with a kip up and clothesline Goku down in the corner. And Goku just completely whipping on that kick. Man, Goku really seems to have underestimated his opponent tonight, which is proven to be a costly mistake at this point. Oh, now rocking him in the corner. Goku and Chuck Norris are training partners, but it looks like they need to head back to the hyperbolic time chamber right now. But Goku, nonetheless, kicking out before even a 1 count. He's not ready to give up quite yet. Oh, Stank McKenzie narrowly avoiding an impact from that Hurricane Rana right there. Now Goku going for the cover, and not even a 1 count off that. Too early. Way too early. Let's see. Facebook crashed on me when I was starting up the stream. Gotta see if this is back up and running. Alright, cool. It's easier to keep track of the card just using the post on here. This Sunday's pay-per-view is going to be the first one that Goku's missed in MWA history. He went from being in the main events as a champion to not even being on the card. And he's got to feel a little bit miffed because of that. I figured he'd be taking out his anger on Stamos tonight, but so far that has not worked out for him. Also coming up tonight, our next matchup, we've got Harley Quinn, first ever women's champion, returning to action, taking on Jessica Jones, who last week was able to defeat She-Hulk. Joe Exotic versus Thanos, I already mentioned a little bit earlier. Oh, Stamos with a nasty DDT there on the floor and just bowing to the crowd. Got women's champion Kim Kardashian teaming with her half-sister Kylie Jenner against Oprah and Captain Marvel. Kim's going to be defending that title in the main event Sunday in a Hell in a Cell match against her arch-rival Oprah. Oh, and a nice pile driver from John Stamos. That was a very unique sort of dance there from John. Goku's getting his shit kicked in right now. And a nice shooting star press from Stamos. Thought maybe he was going to head up top, but no. Snapping the neck instead. And he thrusts, and not quite sure what to make of that. I'm sure that all the middle-aged women in the crowd are very pleased. Goku's setting up. Is he going to go for that Kamehameha? Oh, right to the abdomen of Stamos. Goku's used that move to put away so many opponents. Is he too close to the ropes here, though? Safe McKenzie says no, making the count. 2, and just like that, Goku puts him away, man. Strutting and cutting, says the sign in the crowd. That's what Stamos was doing, perhaps. Did a little too much strutting. John Stamos had majority of the offense, probably a good 80% in this match. But despite that fact, all it took was one Kamehameha wave from Goku. And that was it for old John Stamos. Definitely a surprising finish there, the way the match was going. I expected Goku to win going in, but it looked like Stamos had his number. There you see the replay of that shooting star press from Stamos. I mentioned that women's tag team match coming up later on. Kim Kardashian, Oprah, Hell in a Cell, main event this Sunday. We're also going to see Captain Marvel taking on Kylie Jenner at Hardcore Holidays. We got a 6-man tag team match between the Power Rangers and the MAGA Powers this Sunday. Couple matches tonight. The prelude to that, Black Ranger taking on the MAGAzord, and the White Ranger Joe Biden against Mike Pence. And then our main event, of course, that 6-man tag team match pitting champions against challengers. The Black Panther, our MWA world champion, and the tag team champions Thor and Loki taking on Black Panther's challenger Skeletor, and the number 1 contenders for the tag team titles, Luke Cage and Iron Fist. Harley Quinn, Jessica Jones coming up momentarily. I bet I get maybe 15 seconds of this song before the load time finishes. Of course, all the music that you hear on the stream, aside from actual in-game music, provided by my former Tuesday night co-host, Nick Pedigo. Due to a scheduling conflict, he had to quit participating in the streams, but he's a longtime friend of mine, extremely talented musician in my opinion, and a massive wrestling fan, just a generally great guy. Unfortunately, he hasn't made the music available for purchase yet, or even free download. So right now you can only hear it here. But it looks like the ladies are ready to head to the ring. So let's get cracking with the proverbial knacking, as Ross Twiddell might say. Oh, you have... Oh, nice. Exclusive media credit. Nick, to be fair, Nick did not make the... he didn't create the music for the show. It's just a passion project of his, but he came out and offered to let me use it. While he was still on the show, I was using some of his music. Only 2 songs before. On both shows. And I'm planning on using a couple of his tracks as the actual theme songs. I know I told you last week that I'm planning on making some intros for both shows. So once I get around to that, his music will be the soundtrack. And speaking of soundtracks, I keep forgetting to change Jessica Jones' theme music. Oh, cool. Are they all, is it the same friend creating the music for all that? Or, more than one? Okay. 2 different people. I've got 5 songs from Nick that he has sent me and given me license to use. Yeah, R&B. That probably doesn't. That's definitely a different vibe for each. Jessica Jones decided to wear a leather jacket for this match. Maybe provide a little layer of protection. I don't have enough songs available to me to use different ones for each pay-per-view. It's tricky with Twitch and probably with YouTube, I'd imagine. They're just so strict about any potential copyright. But weirdly enough, the only song I got a copyright claim for was one of the generic songs on 2K19. Even though I've accidentally had real WWE themes such as Nia Jax's right there playing, so far I haven't been hit with any copyright claim for that. Oh, big DDT from Harley. No cover though. Jones right back up to her feet. Jessica Jones is a tough customer. Her win-loss record is not stellar, but extremely powerful. Trying to lock in a Texas Cloverleaf here. Haven't seen that from her before. Not usually one to utilize the submission holds. Oh yeah. Yeah, that'll do it. NBA 2K. I'm sure that if I did not, I turned off the music in the menus for WWE 2K19 to try to avoid that exact same situation. But when I streamed the Avengers game, of all things, when I was considering doing non-wrestling games on another channel, I got half my stream muted because of stuff that was playing on a car radio in the game. And I'm not sure. I don't know about NBA 2K. There's probably a way to turn it off because I think in past games you've been able to select which songs you want to have play and not play, and you can just turn them all on or off. Yeah, it's not, the menus aren't necessarily all that intuitive. I haven't played 2K21 yet, but I had 19 and 20. I never tried to turn off the music for those games though, so I'm not exactly sure where you'd have to go for that. Been a while since Harley's been here on TV, and maybe showing a little ring rust right now, taking on Jones. Jessica Jones been a regular here, teaming with and recently facing off against She-Hulk. Maybe wasting a little bit too much time posing to the crowd. Oh, but guess not. Way to prove me wrong. Sending Harley flying to the outside of the clothesline. Bam, Jones flying out there. Maybe a knee drop or a fist drop. Kind of hard to tell from this angle. Going for a body slam, but again, Harley counters that as they fight here right in front of these fans. Not wanting to give them too much of a show. Poor little kid there in the middle can barely see over the guardrail. And Jessica Jones rocking those Ugg boots. Oh, as Harley Quinn hits that handspring elbow, and now she is appealing to the crowd. Harley, a house of fire, a couple of clotheslines, and now that spinning heel kick drops Jessica Jones. Harley bringing her back to her feet. Oh, and just raking the eyes before, oh, the roundhouse kick. Could have been the knockout blow, but no. Jones recovering quickly and blocking that. Attempted either a submission or a cover. Another rake of the eyes, and oh my God, the low blow, the uppercut right to the genitalic region. Is that enough to end this match? Harley Quinn with the cover and only a 2 count. Jessica Jones clearly has been doing her kegels. Able to withstand that type of punishment to the nether regions, and now Harley Quinn right back at it, relentless with this offense. Just wrenching at the face, at the jaw of Jessica Jones. The crowd is not in favor of Jones' tactics at all. Harley's able to rake the eyes, uppercut the junk, cheat her ass off. The crowd still loves her nonetheless. Jessica Jones hasn't quite endeared herself to the MWA fans as Harley cuts her feet on the ropes. Only a 2 count off that. Harley's starting to get frustrated. Harley's been on the offense here, but as we saw in the last match, that does not necessarily guarantee victory. Just one move can end it, and that flatliner could be it. Jones, though, up to the top. Tank McKenzie admonishing her, but Jessica with a nice superfly splash. Oh, 2.5, but Harley Quinn kicks out. Jessica Jones not happy with the referee's count at all. A lot of people expected Jessica Jones to be in the hunt for the Women's Championship very quickly after her arrival here in the MWA, but as I alluded to earlier, her win-loss record has not been the greatest. It's about 50-50. But she's lost some matches that should have been pretty easy wins. She's pretty much been around the MWA since the beginning, but for several months she was only appearing as a manager for Luke Cage and Iron Fist. Not to discount her contributions, as she was interfering on a lot of their matches, helping them hit triple power bombs, which referee Zach McKenzie didn't seem to mind. Cage and Iron Fist have won the tag team championship once already, and they get another shot against the team that beat them this coming Sunday at Hardcore Holidays. Oh, and a nasty spear by Jessica Jones. Cover on Harley. And that does it. Jessica Jones still suffering the effects of the punishment inflicted by Harley in this matchup. Was able to pull out the win. She withstood a lot of high impact maneuvers. Saw that roundhouse kick to the head. Maybe we'll get a replay of that low blow from earlier. Okay. Not sure why we needed to see them breaking up a collar Nola tie. But it is what it is. Jessica Jones not like most girls. Iron Fist and Luke Cage hoping to have a similar result later on in our main event, teaming up with Skeletor, who it's going to be interesting to see if they actually are able to coexist as a team. Skeletor has proven that he is not one to be trusted. Thanos, as you see on our screen right now, actually teamed up with Skeletor a while back and ended up paying the price for that. Well, I was about to start the music up, but we're already halfway through our loading bar. Oh well. Might as well enjoy some more. That's why we wait. Still, I have no idea. I saw it with my own eyes, but I have no idea how Joe Exotic was able to pull out the victory over Thanos. By far, okay, the second biggest upset that we've seen here. Superhuman beating Goku, win the world title. It's got to rank #1, at least in my book. I don't know what you guys think, but either way, Superhuman and Joe Exotic, just incredibly unlikely success stories. Former tag team champions, Superhuman a former world champion, Joe Exotic. All fired up here tonight. Their team collectively known as Super Exotic. Got the nice sparkly shirt. Oh man. And there goes our pyro budget. Somebody in the crowd holding up a sign saying "My hero." Not quite sure if that's a wise choice of role model there. And here comes Thanos, the master of the Infinity Slam, the Mad Titan. You can tell by that look in his eyes that he's even angrier than usual. That loss to Joe Exotic, Thanos considers it his biggest embarrassment in his entire existence. Getting a chance to avenge that loss tonight, but I don't know. Joe Exotic put him away last time, and unless Thanos has some sort of different approach, Joe Exotic may just have Thanos' number. Thanos trying to compete with Randy Orton and The Undertaker for the longest entrance in wrestling history. Joe Exotic does not seem too bothered by the opponent standing in front of him right now. Huh. Well, that's weird. I just noticed, and I'm assuming it was probably the same for our first two matches, so it took me a while. The ring post and ring apron, the LEDs aren't showing up like they used to. It's odd. Guess I'll have to check on that in the creation suite after the stream's over. Oh, nasty landing for Joe Exotic there in the corner as they head to the outside. Tends to happen in every match. It's really weird though how the LEDs just disappeared. Oh, Joe's trying to whip Thanos, but that's not gonna happen. Huh. I just checked to make sure that I didn't completely miss something last week, and yeah, we had the LEDs on the ring last week, so they're just not showing up right now. Sorry, I keep looking at my phone. A friend of mine texted me back about possibly co-hosting on Sunday. I was trying to give him that information at the moment. Of course, for this Thursday's MWF show, if you happen to be into that, gonna have Red Jet and Chris Coron back in action. Hopefully Discord will allow us to all be on camera at once so you don't just have to stare at my face exclusively. Oh, Joe Exotic dropping Thanos upper back first across the knee, and he's feeling the love from the crowd right now. Is Joe Exotic going to go to 2-0 against Thanos? He's got to stay on that offense. Just wasted too much time there going after Thanos in the corner. Seg McKenzie, watch out. Oh, he's lucky Joe Exotic only weighs 124 pounds. Otherwise, that might have knocked him down. Oh. Nice innovative offensive maneuver by Joe Exotic, and Thanos is literally and figuratively on the ropes right now. Joe dragging Thanos out to the center, but Thanos able to power out with a lariat. Thanos rocking the gauntlet, as you can see, not able to use the stones as per MWA regulations. He hits that donkey punch, and Thanos going, there's that infinity slam. Not going for a cover, though. Usually Thanos puts people away with that, but oh, stop to the head, busting Joe open. Now he goes for the cover. And there it is, just like that. Thanos getting revenge on Joe Exotic, infinity slam, and then inflicting a little bit more punishment to make him bleed, just to make him pay for what Thanos considers to be, well, I don't have the right word for it, but Thanos considers it to be a personal affront that Joe Exotic was able to defeat him a couple weeks ago. And every single replay is just what you see at the finish and nothing else. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Thanos took him a while to get in gear, but finally putting Joe Exotic in his place. Been a rough couple of weeks for Joe Exotic, riding high off that victory over Thanos a couple weeks ago, but then losing that #1 contender's main event last week for the tag championship opportunity, and now getting dropped by Thanos here tonight. Women's tag team action coming up for you next. Pay-per-view preview going on here. Like I mentioned earlier, Kylie Jenner is going to be taking on Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel has been on a hell of a roll since coming back recently. She's defeated not only the #1 contender Oprah Winfrey, but the women's champion Kim Kardashian in separate singles matches. Probably would have earned herself a title shot were it not for the fact that the main event for Hardcore Holidays was already set. Hell in a Cell, the rubber match, the rivalry ender, one would imagine. Kim Kardashian defending that title against the former champion Oprah Winfrey. The Captain Marvel gonna get a shot at Kylie Jenner one-on-one on that same evening. Let's see, make sure I got everything on here right. There we go. Trying to pop my back. Oprah and Kim have had a bitter rivalry ever since the very beginning of the MWA, facing off in the Women's Championship tournament. Oprah ended up winning the title, first she beat Kim, sent Kim on a 1-month vacation, won the title by pinning Kylie Jenner. Kylie was not the champion at the time, for the record. That was Harley Quinn. It was a triple threat match at Menage a Trois. And here we see the women's champion Kim Kardashian, Kylie Jenner, and their sister Kendall, the Dash Dolls as they're collectively known, making their way out to the ring right now. And another person whose music I really need to change. Here comes Captain Marvel. Carol Danvers, aka Captain Marvel, looking to continue the momentum she earned by defeating the champion and the #1 contender in singles matches. You gotta believe that a win here tonight, were she able to secure it, would definitely cement her status as the next challenger for that women's championship, whether it be Kim Kardashian, our current champion, or Oprah Winfrey coming out on top on Sunday. And speaking of Oprah, asking where's my money, here she comes, Nick Pettigo's mom's favorite wrestler, the Big O, Oprah Winfrey. She doesn't fuck around. Alright, we got a tentative yes from Adrian, assuming there's nothing going on, and his wife doesn't have anything planned. So we may or may not have a co-host for Sunday, though. That always makes it a lot more fun. About ready to get underway with this women's tag team match as Stank McKenzie calls for the bell. Captain Marvel and Kylie Jenner starting things out again. These two are opponents on Sunday in singles competition, going at an attack contest, and that was a really weird animation right there. Kylie Jenner damn near teleporting over to the ropes. What the hell? Ooh. Get dropped face first by Captain Marvel. The X Factor, of course, in this matchup, Kendall Jenner on the outside of the ring. You gotta wonder if she's gonna get involved. Stank McKenzie's not always the greatest at keeping third parties, or in this case, I guess still a third party, keeping them out of the ring. The crowd, of course, heavily in favor of Captain Marvel and Oprah Winfrey. Not fans of the Kardashians one bit. And with the fact that the Keeping Up with the Kardashians is supposedly coming to an end, either already has or sometime next year, the only place you'll be able to see these ladies is here in the Mat Wrestling Association, and on probably every single magazine cover, TMZ, Us Weekly, tabloids. You'll be able to keep up with them. Kim, after just a brief little bit of offense there in the ring, tagging in Kylie. Kim looks like she may be going cross-eyed there on the apron. I don't know. Kim's husband, Kanye, used to manage her in the early days of the MWA, now a member of the MAGA powers. You don't see Kim and Kanye together on screen anymore. Still happily married as far as I know. And now we get the double team drop toe hold and the elbow drop to the small of the back. As Kim Kardashian back in the ring, wrestling in those high-heeled boots. It's just gotta be tough. But perhaps that low center of gravity keeps everything balanced. And my text is not sending. Awesome. I'm really excited, unrelated to the stream, but still wrestling related. I want to check out Impact later on tonight. Can't watch it live for obvious reasons, but the product has been, in my opinion anyway, consistently good for quite some time now. I don't always get to keep up with the weekly television, but I at least watch the pay-per-views and try to read up on what's going on when I'm not able to watch on Tuesday nights. But with the whole AEW crossover thing, oh, you have it on right. No wonder you're all quiet in the chat. Well, that and there's nobody else speaking in there right now to interact with. Yeah, I hardly ever actually watch any of the weekly shows live, except for the few times I got in the Thunderdome. I just prefer to go through it later without dealing with commercials. Your favorite promotion? All right, cool. I haven't watched enough of it to go that far, but I definitely see the appeal. I was watching every single week until maybe 2016, 2017. As Kim's calling Captain Marvel a loser after beating her down. Yeah, tonight's a different story, though. I mean, don't want to miss what happens with Kenny Omega and Tony Khan. Honestly, if I wasn't streaming, I would probably start watching live each week, at least for the duration of this AEW and Impact crossover. Well, for me, it wasn't even necessarily that I felt like the product was bad that I stopped watching. It's just what happened was I fell way behind on everything that was on my DVR as Captain Marvel goes for the cover on Kim Kardashian. Only a 2 count. Fell behind on everything on my DVR, and I figured I would get rid of Impact off there and just catch up with it later on. And that never happened. So I went, I don't know, 2 to 2.5 years only watching the pay-per-views. And then it was a Slammiversary of 2019 where I watched that, loved the show, and I was like, you know what? I need to follow up on this and keep checking things out. So from then on, I've watched when I can, and like I said, otherwise I'll just read up on the results and try to keep abreast of the situation. Yeah, that's true. Not a lot of people talk about it. Seems like the people that do talk about Impact for the most part are ones being like, oh, that still exists, or like just basing they have negative opinions of it based on what's happened years and years ago. There's just so much wrestling on TV these days and so little time. Oh shit, Oprah. Oprah doesn't usually break the rules, but using the ropes there to try to pin our arch rival Kim Kardashian. These two have been in a blood feud since July. We're now in December, and they're looking to settle in Hell in a Cell this coming Sunday night. Yeah, the people that do that, they pretty much are never satisfied. They're just looking for something to complain about. So, whatever. Finally, Steak McKenzie tossing that chair out of the ring after it's been in there for several minutes. The crowd is incredibly fired up right now. They are just desperate for Oprah and Captain Marvel to turn things around. Put away Kardashian and Jenner. Oh. Every single Oprah match we get like 40 upskirt shots, and I have no fucking clue why. Oh, Kylie just Impressive height on that drop kick, but completely missed Oprah. Making up for it with that bulldog, though. Kendall Jenner is kind of moving along the outside area, looking like maybe she might try to get involved in this match. Zach McKenzie got to keep an eye on that. Again, Captain Marvel looking impressive lately, beating the champion Kim Kardashian and the challenger Oprah Winfrey in singles matches. A loss here would severely derail the momentum she's built up since her return, as Kylie Jenner tags in Kim again. No countouts here in the MWA and in the Mat Wrestling Network in general. We will see a winner, whether it's pinfall or submission. Technically, there's disqualifications, but we've only had one in the entire history of the company. 5 months or so now. Is Captain Marvel going to toss? Oh, I thought she might throw Kim out into the crowd, but trying to lead her back into the ring. So I was trying to figure out what's going on with my phone, but hey, whatever. Captain Marvel chucked to the outside. Oprah Winfrey and Kim Kardashian going at it once again. A preview of Sunday night. Tonight they're in tag team action, but Sunday it's going to be our first ever Hell in a Cell match. First time ever that we've had women main event a pay-per-view. Two of the biggest stars in the company, Kim Kardashian and Oprah Winfrey. And nice move there. Kim ducking that shot from Oprah. Tossing her down the mat. Oh, cool. Hey, if you want to send me an invite, I'll gladly join that. I've had my Discord for a few months, but I haven't actually invited anybody to it except for people who are actually participating in commentary on the channel, since that's really all I've used it for, is the voice and video chat. So you're already ahead of the game, trying to grow a community. Yeah, you just created yours, right? I've had mine for at least a few months. It seems like a lot of the regular viewers of these shows, of my shows anyway, don't use Discord that often. Oh, Oprah sitting on the abdomen of Kylie. Oh no, Oprah. Oprah was going for that Rikishi driver, but her back gave out. Kylie able to slide out. Okay. See, I'm kind of the opposite. Even though I do use it on my PC for the commentary, of course, most of my actual interactions with people on Discord are through my phone. Although it's pretty much only in like two different channels. Just one for the for TCW, WWE 2K19 Fed, run by Jackson Jordan, which, by the way, I'm going to give a shout out to Jackson Jordan. Going through some stuff right now and taking a little bit of a break from streaming. Just wanted to say that Jackson, JJ, in the thoughts. Hopefully everything turns out all right. I kind of want to be vague here, you know, just to not give away any details, but hopefully things get better soon and you're able to get back in action and Oh, yeah. I muted everything in Discord except for direct mentions. Unless somebody tags me, I'm not going to get a notification because that shit gets really annoying. Oh, and I forgot there's actually the, of course, the Fire Pro. Are you in the Fire Pro Discord? The one that's associated with the group on Facebook? Okay, yeah. Yeah, that one, that's where I've been trying to learn about all the mods and all that stuff. Oh no. Double flapjack there. I thought Snap McKenzie was about to take a bump. Yeah, I don't say much in there. I just keep up with people's edits that they share, and I read up on the mods and all that. Oh, Captain Marvel there with the corkscrew. I forget the name of the move. I'm sorry. Broken up by Kim Kardashian, but Oprah dropping her with that boss man slam. Maybe that was like the spiral tap Captain Marvel did. Not sure what's gotten into the crowd. Earlier they were cheering for Oprah and Captain Marvel and booing the Kardashian Jenner team. Now they're booing Captain Marvel? Oh, there it goes. Just wanted to make sure she was going to sustain some offense. Looks like maybe we got Dave Meltzer with a sunburnt neck and that blue shirt there to the right. Speaking of Fire Pro, I still gotta transfer over more characters from the PS4 version to Steam in order to use them on streams. Captain Marvel's been in there a long time. She might want to look at tagging in Oprah. Oh, Captain Marvel, is she going for that drive-by? Setting it up and bam, shot right to the side of the head. Kardashian's got to get in there trying to break it up. Oprah looking to make sure that doesn't happen. Oh, but weak effort by Oprah Winfrey. I think she could have easily stopped Kim right there. Just didn't get over there quite quickly enough. Hey, how's it going? Ooh, shit. Not quite sure how to pronounce that name. I'll say back. I'm glad you found the channel and thank you for being here. Hope you're having a good Tuesday night. We're about halfway through our show this evening. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. We're simulating the matches in WWE Universe mode and doing live commentary. Mat Wars every Tuesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern. And we've got a pay-per-view coming up this Sunday, Hardcore Holidays. Oprah going for the cover on Kylie. That's how she won the title. And Oprah wins again. Big victory for Oprah Winfrey and Captain Marvel. That's exactly how Oprah won the women's championship in the first place in that triple threat at MAGAzord. Harley Quinn was the champion. It was Harley defending against Oprah and Kylie Jenner. Oprah pinned Kylie with that power bomb. Oh, replay of that nasty forearm shot from Kim. So Oprah and Captain Marvel with the momentum going into their matches against Kim Kardashian and Kylie Jenner respectively this coming Sunday night. Looks like not all the chat messages are showing up on screen in the stream. Oprah, what the hell is up with Oprah's nose in this freeze frame here? All right. MAGAzord taking on the Black Ranger in our next matchup. The next two matches are the MAGA Powers against the Power Rangers. We're going to see this Sunday night at Hardcore Holidays, the Black Ranger, the Blue Ranger, and the Red Ranger teaming up against Mike Pence, MAGAzord, and Kanye West of the MAGA Powers. Last month, November Rain, we saw a 4-on-4 elimination match between those two teams. Of course, Donald Trump added to the MAGA Powers side, and the White Ranger, Joe Biden, on the Power Rangers side. The MAGA Powers swept that one 4-0, but we found out afterwards that the Power Rangers had been drugged before the match. That's why the MAGA Powers were able to win it so easily. Ever since that show, we've seen the White Ranger, Joe Biden, taking out members of this group one by one. And the other Rangers have been fairly successful against MAGAzord, Pence, and Kanye as well. I wonder if the MAGA Powers are going to have to change their entrance theme after January 10th, I believe it is. Whenever Inauguration Day is. Hail to the Chief's going to belong to somebody else. The MAGAzord, of course, formerly known as the MWA, longtime ally of the Power Rangers, ended up turning against the Rangers following the Green Ranger's victory over Donald Trump. This whole feud started out when Trump and Pence made their debut as the Trump train. Losing a match to the Black and Blue Power Rangers, Donald Trump was furious about that loss. Brought in the Green Ranger, had control of the Green Power Coin, manipulated the Green Ranger to doing his bidding. But the power of friendship exhibited by the Red, Black, and Blue Power Rangers was enough to free the Green Ranger from Trump's spell. Green Ranger aligned himself with the Power Rangers, and in turn, Donald Trump brought in Kanye West to form the MAGA Powers. Green Ranger's power was consistently drained. Every match he competed in, he got weaker and weaker thanks to the green candle Trump had burning in the Oval Office, siphoning the powers away from the Green Power Coin. And that final matchup back in October where Green Ranger was able to defeat Donald Trump was the last bit. They used up the last bit of energy in that Green Power Coin. Tommy Oliver, the Green Ranger, was no more. Power Rangers brought in the White Rangers, their new partner, and we all thought, hey, it's Tommy coming back under a new helmet. No. Tommy Oliver was sitting in the crowd for that 4-on-4 match at November Rain, and we learned 2 nights later on Mat Wars that, in fact, Joe Biden was the one under the helmet. Hey, look. At some point, our LEDs came back. I stopped kind of looking and trying to pay attention. I thought they were gone. That's weird. Every show, we've got a new technical difficulty. This time it's actually with the game instead of OBS or Discord. Again, the MAGA Powers were able to win that 4-on-4 elimination match at November Rain 4-0, but ever since then it's been all Power Rangers. MAGAzord looking to turn things around here, headed into this Sunday's pay-per-view. Not only do we have that 6-man tag team match pitting Mike Pence, the MAGAzord, and Kanye West against the Red, Black, and Blue Power Rangers, we also have a last man standing match. White Ranger Joe Biden taking on Donald Trump one-on-one, looking to settle the score for good. Oh yeah, it's 9 o'clock. Central Time, anyway. Ooh. I honestly thought Impact started at 8, not 7, but hey, learn something new every day. No spoilers, please, since I do plan to watch it, but was it worth tuning in? Was it worth watching it live? I mean, I know you said you like Impact already, but did this live up to the hype anyway? MAGAzord sent to the asset. Hey, a lot of wrestling, that's a good thing. I mean, I didn't really expect much to happen with the AEW and Impact thing aside from the Omega promo, but then I read earlier today that Tony Khan was supposed to speak on the show. Hey, Mario, what's going on, man? Thank you for being here. How you doing tonight? Yeah, man, is the is it this trying to think, is it this Saturday maybe that that they're doing Final Resolution? I do want to make sure that I see that. Cool. Yeah, Chris Bay is one of my favorite wrestlers. He was in Championship Wrestling from Hollywood, and he's just generally an awesome guy. He follows me on Twitter. Well, I follow him too. I followed him first, but he's just a genuinely awesome dude and great wrestler. I don't know if he's gonna beat Rich Swann. Probably not. But after they took the X Division title off of Bay, after maybe a month or two, it'd be nice to actually see him elevated to the main event. Back to work tomorrow. That sucks. Oh, wow. Thank you, Mario. Thank you for subscribing again. Let me see what the... I missed the little message underneath it. I'll have to go back and look at that. Oh, wait. It's in the chat. Thank you so much, man. Yeah, I tried. And I appreciate all you do, being here, watching the streams, taking the time to do that, all the kind words you always have to say, the fact that you pay money to subscribe to watch this bullshit. I don't know why anybody's compelled to do that, to be perfectly honest, as much as I enjoy doing this, but I appreciate it nonetheless. I'm hoping... Oh, Black Ranger going for the cover. And that's it. A lot of these finishes have caught me off guard. Oh, I didn't even... Man. That's fucking heartbreaking. I can't believe... Honestly, I have not been able to watch recount bouts quite yet. I've just been incredibly busy lately, to the point where I wasn't able to get this show even set up until a half hour before I went on the air. I have the site bookmarked, and more than likely I probably won't get to watch until Friday, just in the interest of full disclosure. I've got to get some more wrestlers transferred over on Fire Pro from PS4 to Steam, and it's been taking me about 45 minutes to an hour per wrestler, mostly because of the movesets and the logic taking an eternity to edit. So my goal is to watch on Friday. I'm really bad with time management, honestly. Not gonna lie, that's on me. That's why I'm so far behind on basically every wrestling show and every television show in general that I watch. Yeah, Logic, there's 29 fucking categories, man. 29 categories of varying length, and half of them have like 3 different columns. That's Luckily, I'm not having to create the Logic on my own. I'm using the PS4 created wrestlers, recreating them on PC. I'm not re-uploading them or anything or trying to steal anybody's work. I just want to be able to have consistency from one stream, from the PS4 streams to the PC streams. Oh yeah, I've had to. That's the thing. I've kept things the same when they're working well, but there have been certain wrestlers I've had to make tweaks to because people just, yeah, some of it just makes, there's no, it's very illogical, ironically. Yeah, so we've got everybody here in the chat is a Fire Pro streamer. Pretty cool. Mike Pence seems to think people like him a lot more than they really do. I love that power walk. The MAGA powers are not very popular around here. Okay, well, even though you're not streaming Fire Pro anymore, Mario, you are uploading the shows. That actually might be more convenient just because people can watch them whenever. Yeah, I saw that you've been streaming Destiny, even though I was not able to catch the stream live, unfortunately. That's right, Bright Lights does both. Uploading to YouTube and streaming on Twitch. And not just Fire Pro either. I tried to watch the VOD and it wouldn't let me. The VOD of the last one. Yeah. It's definitely more convenient in terms of in that way. The only thing I have to edit from the, well, shouldn't say the only thing, and I forgot to put my camera back on screen. Might be a good thing, actually. I have to cut out the 5-minute countdown that I do at the beginning of the show. I only do that because there's no way to turn off pre-roll ads, and I don't want anybody who actually wants to take the time to watch this to have to miss anything because of an ad. Although I guess anybody that tunes in after that first 5 minutes still has to deal with the ad. Yeah. But yeah, Mario, I tried watching your Destiny 2 stream. It would not allow me to watch it. Your last one. Oh! Diving neckbreaker off the top by Biden. And now the cover. Yeah, I don't know. I figured nobody that's watching on YouTube would want to watch the countdown, but what do I know? Still would have been cool to see you play Destiny. I don't know what the deal was, why it wouldn't let me watch it on there. It was actually, I tried 2 of your Destiny streams. There's one that was only a few minutes long, and then another one was about an hour, and both of them just like, can't watch this, Matt. I'm sorry. I think the majority of the people who actually want to see this tend to watch on Twitch. I don't know, it might be completely different for you guys, but at least with our audience, seems like they either tune in live or not at all. Mike Pence, of course, the huge Ultimate Warrior fan, raising the roof, and now that Gorilla Press slam. Is he going for the splash on the back of the White Ranger, Joe Biden? Snake McKenzie narrowly avoiding catastrophe right there. Pence with the splash, but not going for the cover quite yet. Oh, Pence going for the Gorilla Press again, and Biden reversing it into a DDT. Biden, is he setting up for that spinning kick? Oh, no, the Claymore. Is Biden going to put Pence away already? Boom. That is it. That was damn near a squash match. I mean, Pence got in a fair amount of offense, but that was, what, 3 minutes, maybe? 4? And White Ranger Joe Biden, undefeated in singles action so far, taking out Kanye West, the MAGAzord, now Mike Pence, and looking to continue on that roll Sunday at Hardcore Holidays. White Ranger Joe Biden against Donald Trump of the MAGA powers. Last man standing. That's Sunday night at 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central Time. Ah, well, that's nice. Somebody gifted you a subscription. I didn't know Aleister Black was part of the channel. I knew that, oh shit! It's Donald Trump! Biden's opponent on Sunday here to get in a few cheap shots. Oh no. What's he got? Ah, this kind of the superplex. It was off the second rope. Surprised Pence isn't joining in on the beatdown attempt. Don't know quite how it's going to turn out yet. And so far, it's all Trump. Would say Biden's worn out in that match, but it went by pretty quickly. Oh, and now the counter. Blocking that shot. Ah. Neckbreaker from the White Ranger, Joe Biden. Oh, goes for that Superman punch. Trump at the counter. Biden reversal of his own. Back and forth they go. Trump with the shot of the chest. What's he going for here? Oh, the airplane spin. Oh no, he's gonna murder him. Airplane spin into the wasteland. Oh, elbow right across the face. See now, old Q masquerading as the White. He actually is the White Ranger, man. The Green Ranger, as you may recall, lost his powers as a result of Trump draining the green power coin. And the Power Rangers needed a fourth man to take on the MAGA powers. They recruited Joe Biden as a White Ranger. And we're almost ready for our main event of the evening. It's only 9:14. This has been a quick show. A lot of the time we go closer to 2 hours. We got the same number of matches on every show, but well, that last one only ran in 3 or 4 minutes. I reckon this one will probably go a bit longer just because of the fact that it's a 6-man tag. Yeah, that's right. Thanos got his revenge on Joe Exotic, just smashing the shit out of him with that Infinity Slam. Joe Exotic got a lot of offense in that match, though, before finally getting dropped. Still, it didn't last long. Yeah, with Fire Pro, we have the Koron rule. Chris Koron, one of my co-hosts, the guy with the long red hair, he had the same opinion and basically was like, hey, why don't we just make these tornado tag team matches? So now that's what we do. Haven't made that same change for 2K19. The match times haven't been as egregiously long on here for the most part. Long matches are fine. Long matches can be great. It's just sometimes they get dull. Just depends on who's in the ring, what's happening, obviously. But Hey, perfect timing for the song to end. The magical melodies of Nick Pedigo. I didn't know that was. I didn't know that was a thing, that the CPU can't break up pins. Is that just something in the logic, or is that like a universal setting that you can apply? Wow. On 125, they still go an hour game time? Oh, it's a match? Okay. I might have to look into that. I kind of... Well, apparently I'm an idiot. I thought that cut play had something to do with whether or not the wrestlers would bleed. I never looked into it, I just kind of assumed. And I assumed incorrectly. Well, hey, I'm the stupid asshole who, a month ago or whenever it was trying to figure out how to make a four-way match, an elimination match, when all I had to do was not change anything. And here comes the #1 contender for the MWA World Championship, Skeletor. He's had one shot previously at our October pay-per-view, MAGAzord. It was supposed to be Skeletor one-on-one against the man who at the time was our world champion, Goku. But as a result of Superhuman defeating Goku on multiple occasions, Superhuman was inserted into that match to make it a triple threat, hence the name MAGAzord. All three of our championship matches at the time ended up becoming triple threats. And Goku retained his title in that match, defeating Skeletor. Skeletor had to work his way back up the ladder. But he's earned this title shot coming up on Sunday night. Looking to dethrone the Black Panther. Oh no. I don't know how they'll be eliminated. Let's see how the ref call it. Yeah. Yeah, you just have to, with the Battle Royal thing, I was like, where's the option for elimination? But there's first win, endless, and all that. And no, you just have to leave it on the default, and it'll be an elimination match. The trick is you got to remember to turn eliminations back off if you have another multi-person match later on. And you don't want that one to be elimination. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that, Mario. Yeah, I definitely understand though. I mean, work in general would be extremely stressful, and I know you've had a hard time lately. Hopefully you've been at least feeling okay physically, if nothing else. This time of year can be really rough on, I mean, not that any time in 2020 has been pleasant for the most part, but yeah, around the holidays and just like the season where it gets dark at 5 o'clock and everything is just dreary, it's kind of hard to stay positive at times. But being able to do these streams and interact with you guys always helps me, so thank you for that. Honestly, that does help a lot. Oh god, yeah, customer service is ugh. I yeah, full agreement here. Everything that goes wrong, they take it out on you, even though little to none of it is your fault. Oh yeah, the package delay, they're like, yeah, you must have complete control over that, right? Main event's underway, though. Got a 6-man tag, challengers against the champions. The preview of Sunday night. After this match ends, I'm going to do big super kick from Iron Fist. After this match, I'm going to do a quick rundown of the card. Let everybody know what's coming up on Sunday night in case you want to check that out. Yeah. I think that's how most people feel about their jobs. Want to quit, but need the money. Oh, it's same time on Sunday, 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central. I make sure to do all the streams at the same time of day. Oh, sweet. Yeah. Hardcore holidays on Sunday. That's right, Mario. But yeah, everything I stream goes live at 7:55 or 8:55 Eastern, 7:55 Central, and we do the 5-minute countdown just to give people a chance to get in and get through the stupid ass pre-roll ads before officially going live. Yeah, 6:05 for you guys. No, that'd be 5:55 Pacific time. Yeah, kind of like old school WCW. Ah, you lucky bastards. In your Pacific time. I miss living in Pacific time zone. I've talked about how I miss living in California before, and Mario, in turn, came back with how much he hates living in California. But hey, to each his own. Yeah, that's the thing. Everybody on. Oh, Snake McKenzie just got knocked down. 4:23. Shit. Yeah, that's right. I guess they are a couple hours behind Pacific time. Or I guess more than a couple hours. 3 hours. Nice double team from the tag team champs. Thor and Loki as the Black Panther cheers them on. Got 5 Marvel guys and then Skeletor. Technically, Skeletor can be considered DC. They've done He-Man, or well, Masters of the Universe crossovers with DC. Now Loki making the tag to Thor. Trying to keep up with his chat on my... Oh, nice stuff, Powder. Trying to keep up with the chat on my phone. Sometimes, depending on what's showing on the screen, the text gets obscured from what's on the actual stream. Big battle of the powerhouse hosses, Luke Cage and Thor right now. I was trying to find... Oh well. Luke Cage with the stalling suplex, just powering Thor up, dropping him down on the floor. No countouts here in the MWA. Bright Lights, I think I might have asked you this before, but right now I'm drawing a blank. Are you in California too, if you don't mind me asking? Thanks. I lived in Southern California for 13 years, but now I'm here in Texas. Oh, Iron Fist going after Thor on the outside. Nice poison Rana, man. Putting Thor down on the top of his head. Skeletor seems more interested in just taunting the crowd than anything. Previews of the Tag Team Championship and the World Championship matches. The southern end of the Central Valley. So basically between three of us, we had all of California covered. Is it that obvious that I'm originally from the Midwest by how I talk? Yeah, I was about an hour and a half from LA too. I lived in Moreno Valley and Menifee, so in Riverside County. It was like hour 15 minutes to Staples Center from my place. Maybe an hour and a half. Just depends on traffic. You know how that goes. Oh yeah, probably. Actually, yeah, you're right. Because when Nick was co-hosting, and he still lives where we both grew up at in Illinois. Yes, I live in the Inland Empire. Oh, Victorville. I haven't really spent much time in Victorville, but I know where it's at. That's pretty cool. It's like, it's not too far from where I was. Oh, Cage couldn't even make it all the way over to the barricade before collapsing. Skeletor coming in order to try to help out Luke Cage. Luke Cage and Iron Fist uneasy allies with Skeletor on this night. They're not friends by any means, but forced to team up for this contest. And now finally Thor tosses Cage back into the ring. Luke Cage has got to make a tag. Got to get over to that corner. Stake McKenzie, that stupid asshole, is in the way. If Thor has his way, Cage isn't going to be able to make it over there. And there's the Fez press, the right hands to the dome of Luke Cage. Oh no. Going for that triple powerbomb. Black Panther with the assist. Usually it's Cage and Iron Fist with the help of Jessica Jones hitting this move. Bam. Dropping Luke Cage right in the middle of the ring. Thor going for the cover. Stake McKenzie. What the hell is he doing? Way out of position. Not gonna count in. That's it. All these finishes are just catching me so off guard. But the champs are victorious over the challengers in our main event. Not the way I thought it was gonna end in terms of the actual maneuver used. But going into Hardcore Holidays, the champs have all the momentum. Or at least these champs do. Women's champion Kim Kardashian, her team was on the losing end earlier on tonight. Thor, Loki, and Black Panther celebrating here in front of this Memphis, Tennessee crowd. Raucous as they are. Yeah, I like the finish, Mario. I just didn't see it coming that way. Thor, Loki, and the Black Panther standing tall here tonight. Alright, we're going to head back to the desk just so I can go over Sunday's card really quickly. Man. Only an hour and a half long show tonight. Things went rapidly. Alright, what do we have planned? Coziness and Warmth. That's the name of the track from Mr. Nick Pedigo. Right. Of course, for those of you who tune in on Thursdays for Fire Pro, we still got MWF Magnitude coming up Thursday night. Myself joined by Red Jed and Chris Coron. Haven't finalized the entire card for that yet. As I said earlier, I'm trying to transfer everything over from PS4 to PC. but that's going to be posted on social media. Hey, you know what, Mario? Even though Nick hasn't made them available to purchase, I am fairly certain that if I asked him, that he would be fine with me sending them to you if you are cool with that. I know you said you wanted to pay him money, which is cool, but just let me know if you want me to inquire about that. I will. I already told him that you wanted to pay him. I reminded him that you wanted to pay him. But I've been trying to play all the new stuff that he sent, and I'll continue to do so on Thursday and on Sunday. But yeah, speaking of Sunday, we have Captain Marvel taking on Kylie Jenner. Of course, we saw Oprah pick Kylie Jenner earlier on tonight. Captain Marvel on Oprah's team for that match. She's been on quite a roll, defeating Kim Kardashian and Oprah in singles matches lately. Captain Marvel looking to possibly earn herself a title opportunity against the winner of our main event on Sunday. We have an Extreme Rules match, Batman and the Joker. Joker debuted at our last pay-per-view, November Reign, taking on Batman, cheated to earn that victory, hit that low blow, pinned Batman. He also defeated Robin on Mat Wars. So Batman looking for revenge, Extreme Rules, anything goes. They're going to be able to pull out any weapon they want from underneath the ring and utilize that. And then the two matches involving the Power Rangers and the MAGA Powers. We've got a 6-man tag team match. Mike Pence, Kanye West music's about to really fucking kick into gear now. Mike Pence, Kanye West, and the MAGAzord against the red, black, and blue Power Rangers. And then the last man standing contest. Donald Trump, who came in after the match between Joe Biden and Mike Pence tonight and beat the fuck out of Joe Biden. They're going to go at it last man standing. Whoever gets their opponent down for 10 count is going to win that match and hopefully end this feud for good. Tag team champions Thor and Loki, who you just saw victorious in our main event, they're going to be defending those titles against the former champions Luke Cage and Iron Fist, and that's going to be a tables match. First ever tables match we've had here in the MWA. Hey, that last man standing match is the first one of its kind too. We're going all out with the stipulations for hardcore holidays, ladies and gentlemen. Or should I say just gentlemen? There's no women here. Even my fiance only watches half the time. World Championship matchup, Black Panther defending against Skeletor. That's just a straight up one-on-one match, but it's going to be a barn burn between two elite opponents. Black Panther finally became the world champion after months of trying by defeating Superhuman at November Reign. Is he going to be able to hold on to it against Skeletor? We're going to find out on Sunday night. And then the main event, the first ever Hell in a Cell match. The first time we've had the women main event an MWA pay-per-view. The blood feud that's been raging since July. Kim Kardashian, Oprah Winfrey. Kim Kardashian, the current women's champion, she took it from Oprah. She's going to be putting it on the line in that main event. Hell in a Cell. Nobody's going to interfere. No Kylie, no Kendall. Just Kim and Oprah beating the hell out of each other. Title on the line. And apparently I missed some chat messages. Yeah, I know you said you would pay Mario, but Nick hasn't set anything up for that yet, so I'll just talk to him and see what I can arrange. I'm sure he'd be fine with me sending you these 4 songs. I never know how to end these shows properly. At the end I was like, oh, but that about does it for this evening. Thank you again so much, everybody, for being here tonight and for participating so much in the chat. You guys are awesome. Mario, thank you again for subscribing for, what, the 3rd or 4th month in a row. And thank you to Bright Lights Gaming for sharing the link to the card earlier on. Anyway, hopefully we'll see you guys this Thursday night for Magnitude. If not, coming back on Sunday for Hardcore Holidays. If you can be here, be glad to have you and hope to talk to y'all in the chat. Okay, yeah, for sure. I'll send you a message on Instagram or Facebook or something in a minute. Get the link for that. Bright Lights Gaming. Check out his Twitch channel, YouTube. I think all your social media is the same as your Twitch handle, right? if you want to consider following him. He makes some awesome content. Also streams old school wrestling games and talks about the WWE pay-per-views. Great guy, great content. And making sure I wasn't forgetting anything. Paul's not doing a stream this Saturday, so I don't need to promote that. Alright, so yeah, Bright Lights Gaming with underscores in between each word. Look him up. But yeah, hopefully you guys all have a great evening, or what's left of it anyway, and a great day tomorrow. Hopefully we'll see you again soon. Thank you once again for joining me tonight. I'll catch you all later.